on the other side, speaking to me at the Times Now Summit, Union Minister Kiren Rijiju had said that leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi does not command respect due to his casual attitude. Today, the Gandhi Scion has given us yet another reason to believe Kiren Rijiju. In Kerala's Kottayam, while addressing an event, Rahul Gandhi criticized the centre for holding an all-party meeting to discuss West Asia crisis in his absence. But do you remember what he said just days ago? In fact, the day before the all-party meeting, the day before the meeting, Rahul Gandhi on record had stated that he would not be attending the all-party huddle due to an event in poll-bound Kerala. So if the absence was pre-declared, why complain now? And why pin the blame on the centre? And this is not all. Speaking in Kerala, Rahul Gandhi also made a bizarre political link between the BJP and the left front. In fact, he claimed that the Prime Minister is silent on the Sabrimala issue because he does not care about religion, Hinduism or temples. But he forgot that just 2 months ago, Prime Minister Modi assured the people of Kerala that if the BJP is voted to power, Sabrimala gold theft case would be thoroughly investigated and accused would be jailed. Viewers, to sum it up, Rahul Gandhi's list of misleading statements is long one. But the bigger question is, how long can such contradictions and misleading claims go unanswered? With elections around the corner in Kerala, is the Congress resorting to misleading narratives just to stay politically relevant? That's the question and that's the debate.
मैं तो वहाँ नहीं हूँगा क्योंकि मेरा तो केरला में प्रोग्राम है. ठीक है, ऑल पार्टी मीटिंग बुलाई है, डिबेट होना चाहिए. The government called an all party meeting. They made sure that I was in Kerala when they called it.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 2 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
And joining me on the debate, Pradeep Bhandari, Anand Ranganathan, Vivek Srivastav. But my first question to Dr. Sanjay Jha. And Dr. Sanjay Jha, well, Rahul Gandhi is opposed to Narendra Modi and that's his absolute birthright to do so. But facts, would that be something that Rahul Gandhi could stick to? Because even before the all-party meeting had been called, Rahul Gandhi had already declared he didn't want to attend it. And he had said in that soundbite, he had said that there should be an all-party meeting, but I'm going to be in Kerala, I'm not present. Why crib now? And why talk about Sabrimala and BJP and LDF, I mean the extreme right and the extreme left being together? Rahul Gandhi, has he forgotten the fact that India Alliance consists of him and left parties together? Is he really missing out on facts? Has he forgotten who's friends and who are literally opponents?
Navika, good evening to you and to my dear friends on the program. It's a simple answer, really. I mean, just look at the state of India. Rahul Gandhi has been making the right noises for a long time where the Iran war is concerned or the West Asia crisis. Let me give you 2 data points of why Rahul Gandhi stands vindicated today, Navika. The dollar rupee has breached 95. 95. Congratulations. Are you playing the IPL, BJP? For God's sake, don't play the IPL with the people of India. Number 2, the stock markets. I live here in Mumbai. The stock markets are collapsing despite every attempt by this government to keep creating new headlines. The truth is India is suffering like never before. The government that refuses to actually have a dialogue is Mr. Modi's government. Now, Rahul Gandhi's being there or not being there is not the main point. The point that he's hammering today to the people of India is that this government is not transparent. We still don't know whether the cabinet approved Mr. Modi's trip to Tel Aviv, where he took this decision to change India's foreign policy. 99% of the reasons why today the Strait of Hormuz is not accessible to India like it would have been is because of Mr. Modi's disastrous and absolutely abysmal foreign policy.
Sanjay Jha, really? You think Straits of Hormuz is open for everybody else and only for India it is shut? Are you saying that the stock markets are impacted only in India, nowhere else in the world, and
Navika,
everything is
Navika,
Modi's fault? Like, really, you believe that, Pradeep Bhandari?
Navika, the rupee is the worst performing
Navika
Asian
ji.
currency. We all know that. I mean,
Well,
India is
Sanjay-
most vulnerable on account of the oil
Sanjay-
My
crisis.
friend,
The country is most...
डॉलर इज इम्पैक्टेड, ऑयल इज इम्पैक्टेड, द वर्ल्ड इज इम्पैक्टेड, लेकिन संजय झा आप कहाँ हैं, क्या सोच रहे हैं, मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा. प्रदीप भंडारी प्लीज समझाइए.
Well, Navika ji, this is exactly what happens when you are out of power for more than 10 years and when you have a leader like Rahul Gandhi who does not write an examination of the subject but writes everything else. Similarly, Sanjay speaking about everything else apart from the subject, where he still has forgotten that everywhere you see that domestic LPG consumers are getting the LPG, and world over in a global energy turbulence, India is strong and India is ensuring stability. But let me come to the topic. Well, Navika ji, I've been saying repeatedly that Rahul Gandhi does not take Rahul Gandhi seriously. Rahul Gandhi of 30th of March contradicts Rahul Gandhi of 24th of March. This is why Rahul Gandhi, when he goes in a public event and asks the youth that, do you believe that India can compete with the Chinese and can the Indian company compete with the DJI? In fact, the youth contradicts Rahul Gandhi and says, yes, we are making a drone which is competing with the Chinese. Rahul Gandhi has not done this for the first time. Rahul Gandhi is a serial liar because Rahul knows that his entire politics is based on falsehood and deceit. This is not for the first time he's done it. Recall what Rahul said at the time of Rafale. He claimed that entire case was a case of corruption. When it went to the Supreme Court, Rahul Gandhi had to apologize. And in fact, Rahul Gandhi publicly has also apologized in front of the people of the country. So Rahul has never spoken the truth. And this is why Rahul Gandhi only believes that his entire politics can only survive when he repeats 1,01,000 times. But despite being in power for more than 10 years, he's not able to understand that the people of the country does not take him seriously. But now it's the Congress workers who stop taking Rahul Gandhi seriously. This is why you see members of the Congress party openly speaking against Rahul Gandhi, whether it is Shashi Tharoor, whether it is Manish Tiwari, who's openly calling out Congress's policy, even in the case of what Sanjay is speaking. So my point here is similar. It's simple. Rahul Gandhi has exposed Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has said that Rahul Gandhi should not be taken seriously.
Well,
Navika, what an obsession the BJP has for Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has clearly got under the skin of an incompetent prime minister.
No, we love Rahul Gandhi.
Go down in history.
More
Let me
Rahul
tell you,
Gandhi.
Sanjay Jha, with due respect to the opposition and to Mr. Rahul Gandhi, well, the only way in a democracy you can prove your superiority or your effectiveness is by winning elections. And I'm sorry to say that Rahul Gandhi and his track record doesn't really enthuse anybody with any kind of confidence. But Anand Ranganathan, for Rahul Gandhi to now crib about the all-party meeting when he had himself said कि मुझे जाना नहीं है वहाँ all-party meeting में, he doesn't even sit in parliament when statements are made by Prime Minister or by the Petroleum Minister, External Affairs Minister. Suddenly for him to make a statement of this kind, what is the problem and why is he suddenly having FOMO, fear of missing out? Secondly, on Sabrimala, he's questioning the religiosity and the faith of Narendra Modi compared to himself. Now, I don't know if you've heard various comic stand-ups who've said कि भाई रिलीजन के ग्राउंड पर मोदी से मत खेलो, वो आदमी भस्म लगा के खड़ा हुआ है, वहां हार जाओगे. This is the general philosophy. Rahul Gandhi is even contesting that now.
Good evening, Navika, and good evening to my fellow panelists. I think FOMO actually means fear of Modi for Rahul Gandhi, not fear of missing out. But, Sanjay rattled out a few data points. Can I please ask him, when was it that Rahul Gandhi said that India indeed is a dead economy? Was it, Sanjay, because you dabble in the stock? Was it stock market? Was it when India's stock market was at its historic highest of 86,000? I know you know about jobs, so you would know. Was it when India, the Clem's report said India had 46 million jobs that it gave last year? I'm not very sure. You dabble in banking and economics, so you would know. Was it when the PMI manufacturing was at its highest ever? Was it the fact when our exports were at $825 billion, highest ever? Was it the fact when our foreign exchange reserves were at their highest ever at $705 billion? My memory is not very good. I'm sorry. I'm not as sharp as Rahul Gandhi. But was it the time when he said it's a dead economy? So please.
Rejoinder, Navika.
Yeah, 1 second. I was being rhetorical. I know you will respond, but please wait for about a minute. Look, Rahul Gandhi maybe needs to be informed that there is a full-fledged war going on. And India is doing the best under any circumstances. We should be very thankful, to be honest, that we have, and I say this with all responsibility, with Modi at the helm, especially at a situation where we have to balance every warring party, right from Israel to America to Iran to Middle East. Look, we are looking after our interests. And Sanjay, you would appreciate that. We have 10 million Indian diaspora in the Middle East. For you to then say that why didn't we side with Iran immediately? Well, none of the Middle Eastern Arab countries sided with Iran. They were being bombed by Iran. We sided with them. We condemned Iranian attacks on them because our people are in those very countries. We are going to miss out on remittances. We are missing out on the oil. We are missing out on the gas. Under those circumstances, overnight, Modi increased the LPG production by 30%.
40
are
now.
these not things that should
40
be given
now.
40 now. So, Navika, I'll just finish in 30. Look, yes, India is performing one of the worst in terms of dollar. Thai is very close by. But it is because of extraneous factors, for heaven's sake. And we have our foreign exchange reserves that is at its highest ever, as I said, $705 billion. We can afford to shore up the rupee as much as we want under circumstances.
Absolutely, and you will wait for a little bit of stability to come before you do any market interventions to prop up the rupee. At the moment, everything is just so fluid, including the peace talks. Kabhi haan, kabhi na. That's the way it's going. So, Vivek Srivastava, 1 minute, Sanjay Jha. Vivek Srivastava, I want to ask you, that you have a problem with Modi is known, is fine, because that is the position of the opposition. I just have a question regarding the kind of issues that are picked up. Are you actually somewhere believing that everything is hunky-dory and India is going through a total meltdown? Certainly not. We are in a war time. There are impacts that we can see across the world on different economies, right from the United States of America to Japan. I just want to ask you, do you think India will not respond to it? Don't you think the Prime Minister has not just increased the LPG production, he's also managed to get several ships out of the Straits of Hormuz. Excise duty has been cut, prices of petrol have been kept unchanged. There is intervention, there is going out. Of course, everything is not under control, but can it be in a war situation?
Look, it's not your war, number one. You have a messed up foreign policy because of which you are suffering today. It's a government which doesn't act, which waits for the events to happen. मैं तो मैडम सिलेंडर खाली सिलेंडर है घर में, एक जो है डॉक्टर रंगनाथन के घर भिजवा रहा हूँ. लॉकडाउन वॉकडाउन लगेगा, पहले थाली बजाई थी, अब की बार ये वहां सिलेंडर बजाएंगे, मैं यहाँ सिलेंडर बजाऊंगा.
नहीं आप
और अच्छी तरह से बजाएंगे.
प्लीज डू नॉट डू ह्यूमर मॉन्गरिंग. There is no question of a lockdown as of now. So please do not spread panic and lies and total rumors that you are keen to do and destabilize the nation. I don't know what gain do you get out of destabilizing your own country by spreading lies.
No, I am not gaining. I am just
Chinese.
No, देखिए कोई लाइज नहीं.
लाइज है. Where is the lockdown? Where is the lockdown?
इतना बुरा मत मानिए और डरिए मत. मतलब यहाँ तो
डरा आप रहे हैं लोगों को.
तो मतलब प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने कहा भाई इन हिज स्पीच, मैडम कैन आई स्पीक फॉर 30 सेकेंड्स. यहाँ पे आपने 2 मिनट दे दिया रंगनाथन साहब को, हमें भी 30 सेकेंड दे दीजिए थोड़ा. All I am saying is the Prime Minister in his speech in the Parliament said yes, there could be a critical situation. He took the example of COVID. He did or he did not. All I did was try to just talk of it. Why react so much?
You know, this is what I call mischief. This is what I call badmashi. Sanjay Jha, what did the Prime Minister say? The Prime Minister said, like COVID was handled when the whole country stood in unity, we will handle the current fallout of the war. To make this, to read lockdown and that, people will lose jobs. Is this not rumor mongering? Is this not absolutely against the interests of the country? Sanjay Jha, yes or no?
Navika, when the government was saying that everything is hunky-dory, milk and honey is coming through your taps, we were seeing pictures, and these are pictures from very reliable news sources, and you have also shown them, of people walking, leaving their homes, they're jobless, they are going back to their hometowns. There is an element of panic. This government is opaque, keeps us all in the dark. Give me 5 seconds. I want to make 2 points which are very important.
When are these pictures of people leaving? A 2020 picture is being superimposed on 2026, and that is where you do a disservice to this nation. Pradeep Bhandari, please call out the line.
Navika ji, it's the Congress handle which spread. It's the Congress handle which had put a fake news of a 2011 poster and tried to superimpose it at this moment in 2026. It's the only government in the country, which is the Himachal Pradesh government, which is trying to milk, and it has increased the prices of petrol and diesel. I challenge Sanjay Jha. The prices in United States of America has increased by 23%, in China has increased by 11%, in UAE by 7%, in Cambodia by 20%, in Canada by 22%. India is the only country in the world where you are getting 33 crore LPG connections to the households uninterrupted. At the same time, petrol and diesel prices are stable. The only state government which has increased the petrol and diesel price is the Himachal Pradesh government, because it wants to fill the coffers of Gandhi Vadra family. That's the truth. Why did you increase the VAT on petrol and diesel? We reduced the excise duty. You increased the VAT. This is your intent.
Let me ask you a question.
Stop lecturing.
What's your question? What's your question based on fact, Sanjay Jha?
Yeah, okay, based on fact. Ladies and gentlemen of Times Now watching this program, you know why we are all in duress and stress? Because the American president has said publicly, I want oil from Iran. And India is supporting this American enterprise. This American expedition is supported by India. We are on the side of
Anand Ranganathan, I'm completely out of time, but 30 seconds, Anand Ranganathan.
First of all, 90% of Iranian oil goes to China. So we are nobody to intervene out there. Number two, Sanjay, for heaven's sake, I can expect Vivek to spread all these canards and fake news. But you are a responsible person. Please don't bring out the COVID thing right now out here. You're doing a great disservice, not just to Congress, not just to you, but to the entire country. Please don't do that.
And then do you know the number of people?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are living in war times. There are problems. But do we want rumor mongering and lies being spread out in the manner, in the official manner that the Congress is going out to do so? And Mr. Rahul Gandhi, every meeting has been called. Every effort has been made to keep the opposition informed. They will not participate in it. They will not be in Parliament to participate and listen to the statements that are made, not be present in all party meetings, and then call out the government, abuse the government. I'm just saying, oppose, criticize, ask questions. But can we please keep the nation's interests and facts in mind when we do so? Is that too much to ask? That's the question people of this country are asking. We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on the Newshour tonight. Good night, be safe. I'll be back tomorrow.